Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, first pitch coming up. Austin Martin now at the plate. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City.
No, that's inside. That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch way inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Struck him out looking. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game.
That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball.
Wallner, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 2-1. Upstairs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Lopez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. And that's ripped for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Caratini in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
The 0-2. Fastball is outside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
That's the ball.
And a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2.
No.
Whip for 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 2, KC coming to bat. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Christian Mena. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Hee-haw!
Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1. Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Throws to first in time. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
The second baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And the slider just misses. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider. Strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the second. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
That's up. That's a ball.
The 1-1. Perez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. Lawler under it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
That's low. That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it, get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Michael Garcia in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Lawler tossed to first, inning over. Top half of the third inning, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin. Got it started a little too early, strike one. Some early action out there in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That one ripped. Ray takes it in for the out. One away. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next one misses, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Two down, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. And that one clips the corner. That's a laser base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Pitch misses.
No, that's down.
2-1.
Ball.
Wallner off of first with 2 away. The 2-1 is high. Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Quick move to first. Wallner back on a dive. Payoff pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, John Ray steps in for the Royals.
Ray.
Hike one. No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Lawler whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Collins at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing puts you right back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw in there safely.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
One and 2 here. Ground ball right side. Over to first. And the inning is over. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the 4th, Jordan Wicks.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year. So this should be fun to watch.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Here comes the 0-1. Almost got him. And a 1-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Just look at his recent stretch of games. He's done a good job of getting hits with runners in scoring position. This guy's delivering hits when his team needs him most.
Ground ball right side. Pasquantino takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Emmanuel Rodriguez digs in now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. Out number 3. Twins. Back here in Kansas City, bottom 4, Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Mena back to work.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wallner takes it in for the out. 1 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That's a ball.
The Royals down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hook!
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lofton takes the ball as he stands in for the second time. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Inside. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. 2-2 game. This is an AL Central. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now for the Twins, Jordan Lawler.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Got him swinging. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Martin, the next to hit, takes ball 1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Tied him up inside with that one. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning, digging in, John Ray.
The right fielder, number 60, John Ray.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Oh, what a lunging grab.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
Ripped to right. And there are 2 down.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Collins in the box again, takes a strike. On a line out towards center. That's a hit. And that gives Bobby Witt Jr. a chance with 2 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Christian Mena out of the game. On the mound now, Yoendrys Gomez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Rudder takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit, Trevor Larnach.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas gets under it. And there's two down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run.
Hey,
but
he's
it's
in
not
there.
in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Go ahead run on base. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Runner on the go. And that one finds its way through.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Step off throw to first. Lopez dives back in safely. The Twins with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Runner on the go. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That one outside. Ball one. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This is again 5 in a row. That's in there. 3-1. Oh, that hit him. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. 2 outs, bases are full. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Carlos Estevez. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Schreiber getting cranked up as well.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Breaking ball misses up and in. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
No, that's out.
another ball. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swings through that one for strike one. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. On the mound now for the Twins, Taylor Rogers.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Outside with a breaking ball. The Royals trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. In the air, left field, and it's just foul. Would have been low. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. 1 for 2. And foul ball. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Rogers, a former All-Star, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. Royals set down in order. It's the Twins 3 and the Royals 2. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Estevez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Late on that fastball. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, number 16, Austin Martin.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
That's the ball down.
Now a quick throw to first. Martin back in on a dive. One-run game, one out, one on. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Nope, ball.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. Thomas on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Walner can't hold up, and that's a strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. One left for Minnesota, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Now fly ball to right center. Martin on the move to the gap. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Royals,
Nick Lofton getting ready to hit.
Lofton.
Wood.
Up the middle, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order. They trail it 3-2. Back here in Kansas City, now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Chases the changeup in the dirt, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
The batter, number 8, Otto Lopez.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Off the catcher and rolls away. No advance, though. Clemens on at first. Nobody out. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Checks over to first. Back safely. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Takes it in for the out. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. He's been a great free agent sign.
Outside. That's a ball.
Ball and 2 strikes. Runner on the move. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Carlos Estevez. Righty reliever out of the pen, Nick Mears.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Mears, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Late that time, and it's strike 2. He goes down looking. Welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Kevin Newman.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here's Lane Thomas. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In there for strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a bouncer. Lawler tossed to first, but the tying run is now in scoring position, so it's a productive out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
0 for 3 in this one.
Just missed.
Ball.
And that is out of play. Chop to third. Clemens. Long throw to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So one left for Kansas City. They're down 3-2. Now into the ball game on defense. Drew Waters. He takes over in right. Pinch hitter coming on, Luke Diesel.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And now the 0-1. Mears, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Fought off foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball out.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him. 2 away down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Curve in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Off the mark there. Full count now. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Now it's the DH, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. He swings and fouls one off. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Hey. That's time. That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth.
That's the ball.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cole Sands.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
There's a swing and a drive. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Clips the corner, strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that skips into dirt. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Royals down to their final out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now here is Michael Massey. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball, that's outside.
That's to third, but that rolls foul. 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice job of bouncing back from yesterday's loss. Not an easy thing to do, but this team looks focused. It's anyone's series at this point, so we'll keep our eyes on this rubber.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Cole Ragans. What do you have on him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Austin Martin. Luke Keeschel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that drops in for a strike. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, left field. Lofton moving under it. And there's two away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
That one misses. Ball one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Trying to bunt his way on. And it goes just foul. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Knee high. That's in for a strike. Collins gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. One away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Man at first, one away.
Bowling.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Salvador Perez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
No.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground to the left, Kreidler. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Kansas City, and now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that one is inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Runner takes off. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No score here in the second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, 1 out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Almost got him. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in easily. Runner edges away at second. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. The Twins looking to strike first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Outside with a breaking ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and he popped it up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Massey went deep in his most recent game.
Nope, ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Martin grabs it on the run.
Batting 6, the 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
8,
Drew Waters stands in. On the ground, Lopez slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 18th home run of the season, and the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He dropped the barrel right there, got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball, so I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Anytime teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That's off the plate.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope, that's away.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
He goes down looking. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Collins up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. Lopez tosses to first. That's it out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 28th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the third. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. There's a strike. Martin not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And that is a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that skips in the dirt. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Oh.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
Bowling.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Inning over. Back here in Kansas City, bottom 4, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Salvador Perez.
Ball.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Martin settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Fly ball down the line and it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. 9 pitches
Let's go.
thrown there before
Ball four.
earning the
Take
walk.
it eight.
What a battle. Man at first, Drew Waters will hit next. 0 for 1 so far.
Yo, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And this one squirts away from the catcher. To third, there's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jeffers.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
First offering way inside, almost got him. This one in the air, right field. Ray on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ripped on a line. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 8, Drew Waters.
Bounce to Caratini. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing. He wants to.
That's a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Steven
Royals,
Cruz
number
on to pitch out of the pen
64.
here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Keishel up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Way inside.